Hey everybody, welcome to your Taurus astrology message, astrology universal message reading for May 2019, like from 15th May to the 15th of June actually. So I just want to do this in the middle of the month rather than the beginning of the month. So I haven't pulled out the cards, but I shuffled it. So, the first card came up. Okay, so we'll pull another 6 cards. I hope everybody's doing well for Taurus. Taurus. Okay, let's see. Shuffle. I can't do that. Okay. 5. 1. There's so many swords. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4 swords. The world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Whoa! There's like 5 out of 7 swords. You got the Ace of Swords and the World Reverse, and then the Knight of Wands, and then you have Justice. Got Justice. What are you up to? But the first card is this 8 of Swords, being tied down and blinded and unable to move. But then there is a movement to a new beginning, to a new pew. There's like little teeny flighting. And then there is this 7 of Swords in reverse, and Ace of Swords upright. And you have the World reverse, Knight of Wands, and then you have Justice. Okay, let's pull out the Unicorn deck. Okay, let's see what happens here. There's so many swords, so there's a lot of maybe I think there's a lot of argument, a lot of talk, a lot of argument, like an argument that makes you feel constrained, and then an argument that you have to voice out what you want, and then you decide to leave, and then I don't even know what this one is set yet. 7 swords in reverse. It feels like you say something you don't mean, and then you take it back, and then you try to leave and take back your word. You take back your word, or other people take back their word. And then there's this Ace of Swords, is like the prime voice, or like sometimes Ace of Swords is also like you have like a surgery. But to me, it feels like someone has the biggest voice, and their voice is the rule or the law. And then, because swords are air element, and then this is the world in reverse, it feels like this and this. It feels like your world is turning upside down, but you have to leave. You had to migrate or move. And it feels like you're leaving a world, or your world is turned upside down. But it's for the best. It feels like this Knight of Wands is, from my knowledge, is like venturing a new horizon in pursuit of a new opportunity or a new goal. And then there's a Justice card. And the Justice card it feels like some intrusion, feels like some official character is taking. Oh my god, we got expansion again. Awareness. I just love unicorns. And delight. Count your blessings and enjoy life. Take pleasure in simple things. Always expect the best. I feel a lot of arguments happening for Taurus. Okay, we're gonna pull out the dragons because the dragons also help us with clearing the energy or transmuting the energy. So I feel there's a lot of Taurus is earth, right? Yeah. This is air. So it feels like Taurians, if you're a Taurus, right? Do you feel that you've benefited something, that you've alchemized a lot of your earth energy? Like if there was like air, you are learning to master air energy. You're learning to master how you feel and saying what you mean. Okay. Oh, Earth Dragon. It says here, clears your path and the land around you. Stay grounded, be ready to serve. Stock energy is clearing. Stock energy is clearing. You can move forward in life. This is a card of moving forward. You also have the world in reverse, but still a good card. Then you have Dark Blue Galactic Dragon. Helps you listen to the voice of the universe, ignite the codes of your master blueprint, access cosmic wisdom, and enter higher service. So there's this to serve energy here. It feels like, I feel like you're trying to bulldoze the obstacles in your path. You're trying to make your something come true. You're trying to expand your life. The world is here. There's expansion. Then there's this awareness of what you need to do, what you need to say, what you need to know in your mind. And then there's this powerful energy of delight. But I feel like this delight energy and this energy is like super cool together. I feel like the Ace of Swords is like you being in control of what happens around you. And you taking that dramatic role of following that path that makes you reach this state of delight. And is that you're no longer being oppressed by people's opinions of you. You no longer feel lumberjacked or kind of like rolled on a gravel. Like if you were newly, it feels like, I think for a while you felt like people just trod on you. People just, like if there's carriages, they just use you as a pathway. You just get used for whatever that you get used for. Awareness and delight. Okay, and then I pull out another deck here. So we haven't gotten to the end yet, so let's pull out some more cards. Whatever that's been controlling your movement is going to lift off. So I think whatever that has forced you to feel panic attacks, phobia, paranoia, you're gonna be able to move through it. release. So you have the card of release. Okay. And then you have focus. So element is air, focus. Because when you focus your thought, you're like catching, thoughts are like frequency or air element, or feelings are water. Gut instincts are like intuitive fire. Earth is like what? Impressions. Like your whole body have this impression about something, either a good or a bad impression. You feel it in your entire being. Your body is like earth element. And there's this hunger. So that's the third card. So you have focus and hunger. So you definitely have some ambition you want to pursue. I don't really know what it is. It's not really obvious here. But there's definitely something, like maybe you're pursuing freedom, who knows? Because it seems like you're stuck and you get trampled, you get used, people just take you for granted, like they just use you like a road. Okay, last three cards. But the thing here is that there is some form of official person who will grant you, like maybe some of you are going through a divorce, maybe. I don't see, maybe that's why you may feel like the world is ending, because you're going through a divorce. But you definitely have that positive ability to end old stalemate situation. What was that? What was that? Or come to the age. So I think to some of you Taurus, your life is being flipped about a lot. The first card is what? Co-create. You got this as the first card, co-create. And then you have come to the age. And the last one is oh, happy. Wow. And then you get this delight card too. So it feels like to you Taurus, people who have this Taurus energy, whether you're cross-watching, whether your Taurus energy is like moon or rising or ascendant or sun sign Taurus, or if your placement chart in your astrology chart have like some active Taurus energy that makes you feel resonated to the Taurus, it feels like you fought a really hard and long battle. You fought a really long and hard battle to get to where you need to be, where you want to be, where you really, really wish to be. And you've ventured out to the most, to the uppermost, to the most narrow edge of your reality. So you really have done so much work. You've been so patient, done so much work. You've been like, just doing your best, thinking of ways, problem solving. You really see all points of views. And you've really like been an admirable fighter, admirable warrior. And there's this very interesting card of justice. It feels like, if it's not a judgment card but a justice card, it feels as if there's such thing as lady luck, or if there's such thing as your luck will turn around. It feels like you're releasing this past. Finally, you're finally releasing this past, and you're like, I'm good with what happened now. Like, it's not going to define my future or my present or who I am, because I'm in control of what I let enter my life for my consciousness. And if there are things that enter my consciousness or my life, I'm taking it as a lesson. I'm not going to take it personally, but I'm just going to let it make me become a better person for me, and gonna let it teach me rather than be victimized by it. And this releasing the past so that you can focus on the present, so that you can build a new world in the future. You're hungry for nice new things. You're hungry to create a happier event, and you've come to the age of, like, if there were such thing as if the earth was flat, and you've traveled to the age of the earth. If there's any situations that you've bared and be patient with, and if there's any situation where you've been putting up with, you've put out with so much that that's the best that it can be, and you learn to accept those people who don't change will be the same way, and the way you react to them changes because that's who they are. You accept that who they are is a creation of their environment, and who they are, you no longer expect them to meet your standards, and you just kind of like accept situations or people to be as is rather than trying to control situations or people. You have this kind of like finesse ability to accept what is will be, whatever will be, and it gives you a lot of this healing and reparation and consolation or retribution, or when you've come undone and you're like, I'm done, I know, I willed it, and I no longer have to suffer for the lack of imagination of other people, or for the lack of integrity of other people, or for the lack of moral compass, or for the lack of class or ethics, integrity of other people. And you have this power now to break new grounds. Like if you have like family karma that keeps you standing in a certain outlook where you repeat the negative patterns that your family do, you now have that ability because your awareness is expanding and you're searching for joy. Your awareness is expansion, and you're searching for joy. And it feels like you are, if you have a family history of having unhappy marriages, and maybe this is saying that you have this judge who grant a divorce between you and your partner of 15 years or something, and you know who you really love, or you know how to love yourself enough in order to manifest another relationship where that relationship would give you something that your family history was never provided, like a gentle man, a kind soul, a man who respects women, a man who respects, who don't believe in violence, or who don't believe in raising their voice or something like that. That's what I pick up with when I see this card, justice. But another one might be immigration, or might be migration. Maybe you are being granted a permanent residency in some of the places that you want to live in. in some of the places you dream of living in. Maybe you're being granted a residency in something, because justice card, it feels like you are being granted, you're the winner of any case. The justice will fare on your side. Justice will fare on your side. Usually this is a birthday card. I think it's a Taurus time, right now. Is it Taurus or turning into Gemini now? So happy birthday to Taurus, if any of you are watching and it's your birthday. I think it's still in Taurus, it's not Gemini yet. I'm a sunset Gemini, so mine is like incoming. This one, I just feel that you get to protect things that you love because you have that power to be aware. This is like consciousness awareness, because previous in the past you were blindfolded and you were trapped, but now you're awakened, you're aware, and you know that you have that possibility to achieve your happy. Obstacles around you are being removed. And there's this new world. It was reversed, but you can see it in an upright manner. But obviously, like, not all of you will go through in the same pace. I mean, some of you may not learn the lesson yet. Some of you are just learning about it, and some of you are already very advanced, and you might really have been resonating to each one of the cards that I mentioned. But expansion, awareness, and light, release, focus, and hunger, it definitely shows so much shifts and changes. It feels like your world is being tipped. Like if your world is like in that glass ball ornament and you shake it, and like you see like this tornado, your world is shaking, and because there's so much air, there's so much changes, frequencies are changing, and there's things. Justice card is like your life, whether it's being judged or whether it's being counted, like your karma being counted. Justice is going to help you, or this justice might show to you, in order to move to a new beginning, you need to completely end the past. And ending the past will benefit you in showing to you what did you learn, what did you pick up, what did you manifest from it. And some of you are manifesting freedom because you're releasing the past and you are expanding. And that's something that I pick up for you guys in the month of May 15th to mid-May to mid-June, astrology universal message. It's only like 24 minutes now. So that's about it. That's what I really have for you guys. Let's see if I have last message. Some of you may be in different stages of this situation. But one of the lessons for your shadow is that there's so much arguments, you see, and some of you may not learn to take the arguments in a self-kindness or self-compassionate way. So it's like you need to learn to transmute You need to like really connect, because all those air element, you know, all of these migraines you may be having, you have to like, there's this thing that I saw in an interview with Captain America. Who's that guy? Chris something. Chris something. He taught people like, if there's so many things going in your mind, just learn to say shh. Shh. You know, the mind always wants to make you react negatively. Like the mind is this taunting you, like be upset, be upset, be upset. And then you have to learn to tell your mind shh. Shh. And that's when you carry this empowerment where you can listen to the voice of the universe. Listening to the voice of the universe there. So that you can learn to use your mind and voice to serve your needs and yourself. And that's where it feels like this Ace of Swords and the world. You're learning to maybe remove things that aren't supposed to be in your world, because you're manifesting your world and you want to make your world happier. And you have to like recognize where you need to release, so that you can leave what situations you need to leave, what relationships you need to leave, what circumstances you need to no longer tolerate. It feels like you put up with so much bullshit, you put up with so many abuse, and you put up with so many people stealing, taking, using, and you don't have that power to build a life you really desire, because everybody is just pushing you, prodding you, rather than pausing and stopping and shushing and like co-creating your world. So I feel like you want a new world, you want a new beginning, and you've come to the age of wherever you've pushed through. And there is this beautiful opportunity for the wheel turning around, your luck arriving, and you have that ability to embrace fairness and good karma bestowed upon you to help you achieve the state of happiness and delight. Happiness and delight. Oh wow. So anyway, I hope this is a very hopeful message to the Taurus ladies and guys who are going through whatever that makes you feel migrainy, makes you feel constrained, makes you feel like you need to run, or you need to move, or you need to want a new beginning, want a new world, and you feel like you have to cut your losses and like, you know, just go for it. And like having this power to, maybe you have surgery, maybe there was a hit and run, maybe there was some what is it when people come together, there's a council and there's a lot of people bickering, maybe there's like company secrets being blown out, or company like some of you who was in a company and you are the whistleblower and you're revealing what's actually the truth. It could be even government conspiracy. So anyway, justice will prevail for Taurus this month. Up to mid-June, because this is where I am doing it. So if you want a personal reading, a psychic reading, you can go to my website and check it out. There's different options. And if you want a coaching/healing, it's called Universal Healing with me, Meredith Mindrooks. You can go to the website and book an appointment, and then we can schedule a session so that whichever situation that you feel trapped in, or you want some enlightenment or clarity or support, I'll be there for you as a universal healer, guiding you, giving you clarity. You can make that session with me. So that's about it for Taurus in this May 2019 to mid-June 2019. I hope you're doing well. I hope you will be well. Until next time, next month, I'll see you. For now, take care and goodbye.